Tesla has updated their 1.99% offer, giving us a little bit more clarity on how and when this offer actually ends. And so it does seem like they are looking to end this in the next couple of weeks. Tesla has gone ahead and updated their 1.99% financing offer for the Model Y, and it is coming to an end. But there's one big thing here that they've changed with this, because before, when you took a look at the Model Y, there really wasn't too much clarity besides that it was ending. Like it says here on the Model Y website, Model Y long range all wheel drive 1.99% APR ending on June 16th. But Tesla has actually updated the verbiage now, at least what they posted here, and it says must order by June 16th. So that's a little bit different. And let me explain to you why that's different. Because when you say on the website, or when it says like plus that it ends on June 16th, that kind of sounds like you have to take delivery by June 16th. But when it says order by June 16th, that actually gives us all a little bit more time, a little bit more leeway if we want to see what's to happen and what's to see through the end of June. Like if in the odd chance that there could be something added on with like some sort of inventory discounts or whatever, this gives us a little bit of a leeway to lock in 1.99, so to speak, so that you're protected against any sort of increases on the financing, and then just wait and see if anything happens to the end of June. But let me give you my perspective on this and what I feel like is going to be happening. But the one thing is for sure, if you want to lock in this 1.99% interest rate on the Model Y, definitely don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla Model Y, Model 3, SX, or even a Cybertruck. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and in the future. But here's why this is important. So this means that you can order by June 16th. Delivery can happen afterwards. But to give you some sort of expectation, Tesla will try and push you to take delivery within a week or two, and definitely by the end of June. Here's why that could be different or important, because in the off chance, I don't think this is going to happen, but maybe, it has happened before in the past. If Tesla rolls out big inventory discounts or just inventory discounts on the Model Y or other models, and you want to switch, you won't be able to keep the 1.99 and get the interest rate. But let's say you're kind of deciding between the two, and maybe this is hugely hypothetical, but like let's say a Model Y pops up for $5,000. Well, that could be equal to the 1.99% of financing, so you could kind of choose and pick what you want to do. I certainly feel like there could be some Model Y changes, and we'll talk about what that could be. But here's what you need to know. This only applies to the all-wheel drive, which at the moment right now, it is the most valuable Tesla Model Y on that's available right now, because Model Y rear-wheel drive is 5.54%. They just dropped it instead of 5.59%. So 1.99 is going to be a better value. This could mean that, what's to happen on June 17th, the day after, or is Tesla going to release some sort of updates on other trims? Like I personally think Model Y Performance, or even the 7-seater after June 17th, June 16th. And then what about inventory discounts? I strongly believe we're going to see a little bit of some inventory discounts posted on Tesla's website after the June 16th type of time frame, because I think Tesla is going to dance with kind of appeasing both camps here, because there's a huge amount of people that want to finance at 1.99, and there's also a huge amount of people that don't want to finance it at all. They'd rather just take the lower payment or the lower, big discount, and they don't care about the financing because they might pay cash or they might lease it or something like that. And so certainly I could easily see one of those two things. And that's just a quick update for you all that Tesla has changed it, and now they're going to be adding a end date in terms of you must order by June 16th. So the TLDR to all of this is, if you want to lock in 1.99% financing, you must order your Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive by June 16th. And of course, if you're going to be doing that, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can lock in that 1.99% financing, or even 0% on the Model 3, or even Model S, Model X supercharging, or even Cybertruck as well. But something is definitely brewing in the Tesla sphere. Look at this drone shot from the Tesla Gigafactory. No production at all. And so does this mean there's been some change up of the factory lines, retooling or whichever, to switch over to producing some newer vehicles or different vehicles. I mean, we've got a lot of different rumors, a lot of different vehicles in the space right now. And so, very interesting to see what could be happening next with this. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. And other interesting news that happened to me personally, we had our car washed and detailed from our favorite detailer, 24K Shine. If you're in the OC area and if you want to get ceramic coating done, tints done, mobile tint, or even just detail wash, definitely hit up our friend Andre at 24K Shine. If you guys have been following the channel, you know Andre is not a new customer. We're not a new customer to Andre. He's definitely done work on our previous Teslas as well. So if you're interested in a deal on any of that, definitely hit him up on Instagram, 24K Shine, or even his website, 24k.com, 24kshine.com down below. And you can send him an email or hit him up on the DMs and ask for the Dennis deal so that he can hook you up, whichever. But I really like 24K Shine because he's, for the most part, pretty mobile. And so he can not only, like some of these other shops that will do ceramic coating one time or paint protection film one time, Andre can take care of your car after that. And so it's really a good like concierge type of service here. So really cool to see with that. He's been changing the game up a little bit with that. But definitely very interesting to see this 1.99% offer coming to an end. And so the question is, will something like this come back in the next quarter or so? I definitely think so. But maybe it's going to be at least 2 to 3 months from today or even this month. So if you're willing to wait it out just to see a little bit longer, my advice has always been the same. The deals always get better by the end of the year. The question is, can you wait? And are you willing to wait till the end of the year for whatever deal it may be? If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data like your addresses, phone numbers from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too.